Guys, still tough. I want to congratulate those of you who have achieved your Fall to Ireland safety charters, and to welcome Emer Whittle here from Fall to Ireland. Thanks, Emer, for making the journey to help us launch. I know a number of our members have achieved the Hygiene Assured certification recently, which is another brilliant thing. And you know, there's huge work going on, there's huge collaboration, and I just want to applaud everybody. And you know, look, admit it's tough, but today is a good day. So before I proceed, just to draw your attention to the exits, either side here and one at the back. Please have your phones on silent, don't switch them off, because I'd really like you to tweet and Instagram as much as you can. Hashtag you're welcome and hashtag you're welcome to Laois. So important, and all the really successful destinations have shown us that a really, really good, strong destination brand that is supported by all the institutional and non-institutional stakeholders is what really gets a place to sell to national and international tourists. So we've got that now, and I want to introduce you to Gillian, the brilliant Gillian, I hope you'll agree, from Penthouse, who is going to take us through the branding that has been worked on by her team and herself. And we've lots of lovely things to show you this afternoon. So welcome and thank you for coming, and over to Jill.
Thank you, Cara, and thank you all for coming. So we're delighted to have got the job to do this rebrand for the county. And today I'm going to talk you through our thoughts behind it. So in terms of branding, it's all about, it's not just the visual, it's about the logo, but it's also about all the messaging and the personality we've created for Laois. And that's what I'm going to present to you today, and hopefully you'll get a feel for what our vision for the county, and this is what we want people to think when they want to come, or when they're considering coming here, and how we will sell it to people in the county. Where you're always welcome. Discover our gentle and unspoiled landscapes and explore our quiet, rich heritage. Meet our friendly locals as you chill or let loose. Make great memories and return. And we've created a suite of words that we want people to use when we're selling Laois. And I'm going to go through each of those and this will go out to all the tourism members and anyone who's bringing people to the county. So I'm going to go through them and talk a little bit about them. So we want people to escape from the cities, escape from their busy lives and come to Laois. It's a quieter place, a more gentle place, and a great place for a holiday and maybe the unexpected. Explore the many places we have on offer. Discover the heritage sites and all the different walks and trails we have. Experience our festivals, our arts, wander through our forests and around our lakes. Let loose in the Schlieve Bloom or at festivals and events. Enjoy the experience. Chill at many of our yoga retreats or forests. Laugh and enjoy the experience, and play. That's Misha, our young filmmaker up there, and did an amazing job. And that is going to be released today on social and everywhere. So share when you see it. And remember that. So that's what we're hoping is when people see this on social, they're going to remember it. They're going to go, that's one I want to play again. I want to see, I want to remember. But equally, when people come here, not from social, and they have a real experience, we want them to remember it. And most of all, to return. And this is the logo we've designed for Laois. So it's a follow-on from the Laois Taste that was designed last year. And this now is the mother brand for the county. And the tagline we've come up with is, "You're welcome." I suppose our thinking is, for years we've said Laois is in the middle of the country, it's the centre of it all, it's only an hour to Dublin, it's only 2 hours here, or 3 hours, whatever. That's great, but it means we're pushing people out of the county. So what's the point in saying, come here to Laois and visit? I'm not going to mention places outside of Laois, but that's what we all do. And there's no need to say that anymore. We want to say, you're welcome here, come to Laois, stay here. We've loads to offer, and it's about time we make people come here and stay here. And you're welcome is when people thank you for the lovely meal I've had or the lovely stay I had. It's you're welcome. So we're thanking people, or we're saying you're welcome to people who are thanking us for their lovely experiences, but we're also saying you're welcome to visit our county. And we've designed 5 different sub-brands for the identity as well, so that we're connecting with different things. So we have Discover, Explore are our 2 that are about coming here and experiencing it. I'm going to go through these now, and we've got different experiences and how we show them. So, you're welcome. We've got beautiful used. So this is how we'll use the logo in some cases, where we'll use it as a tab up here on the left, and we'll have our messaging with it. So this is just a sample of when people come to dine here, eat in the restaurants. You're welcome. Our tour guides can say, you're welcome to our county. We're going to take you on a tour. You're welcome to Discover. This is another one we're going to be using, this messaging. And again, come and discover our lovely sites. Discover the walks and trails we have. And unusual landscapes. That bog is like something else, as you all know. And again, discover our many heritage sites. We're quite lucky here that we don't have the interpretive centres and those blocks. They're open. We can all access them so easily. And explore. You're welcome to explore. So explore the beautiful gardens we have. Take a bike and explore all those lovely trails we have. There aren't too many round towers as beautiful and as accessible as Timahoe. Let loose. All our festivals that we have, from local to internationally recognised, let loose and enjoy. But also let your children run free, jump on the rocks, or head out to the Schlieve Bloom, let loose in that beautiful landscape. And the let loose for us is used on all the energy, the high energy experiences that we have in Laois, or the kind of active ones. Chill, this is the opposite. So this is for the passive experience. So take a boat out, canoe, or have a picnic, again with our lovely accessible sites, or go fishing. You're welcome to our place is like an overall invitation. This is our place. It's about time you came and stayed here and enjoyed it. And it's like images like this where we have the family enjoying our place, or all our hotels and guest houses. You're welcome to our place. Or again, experiences like this. And we're going to be doing a series of brochures. So again, this is early days today, so we're just giving you a taste of where we're going with the brochures. So you're welcome to explore is going to be our outdoor brochure. This is how we're going to, again, none of this is finalised, but it's all kind of in motion at the moment. And we'll pick out, you'll see in the pull-up here as well, we're going to have keywords that we pick out when we're promoting various different things. So when it comes to our outdoor brochure, explore. And this is our Discover. So the Discover brochure we had already, we're just redesigning it now with the branding in place. And this is your welcome to Discover. So we're going to bring in some of our colours here, you can see on the bottom right. And we're going to introduce this nice palette, so there's a fair bit of vibrancy there. And profile, again, beautiful photos. And you're welcome to our gardens. And here we've highlighted wander. So it's a lovely way to pull out these words. We're going to own these words in Laois as well, so we'll be able to use them everywhere. And we've redesigned the website, and Modus are ready to click go fairly soon. So we'll probably have that live at lunchtime. So that was, as you know, built, was it pre-Christmas or post? Yeah. And so we've just pretty much the same website, same great content. We've just styled it now with a new identity. And this is how our social is going to work. So for Laois Tourism now, this will be our icon. And we'll have key images here for you. Welcome to Discover. We'll promote all the different words as they go. And in our Instagram feed, we'll be able to mark the photos and put in key messages that we're going to use. That's our identity.
Well done, Penhouse. So impressive, so delighted that we had your board, and it's wonderful. I think they deserve another round of applause. So now that we have this branding, everybody, we're going to have to really make use of it. So we know we have amazing accommodation here. You know, some of the most renowned hotels in the world, in fact, are in this county. So we've got it all here. You've seen the brand values. You've seen Nisha's absolutely wonderful initial 2-minute video. We've got a suite of 5 30-second videos in production. So members are going to have a hell of a lot coming up that is going to really help to promote this destination and hopefully keep us all as busy as we can be. The photography bank, we've over 500 photographs now that members can make use of. They're extremely high quality, they're beautiful. So again, that's upping everybody's collective game together, so we're really proud of that. We've got some really strong paid social promotion, again, kicking off today, and that'll be running for a number of months. And obviously the organic social promotion is hugely important. And how we all pull together and use the backlinks and use the correct tags, etc. That helps all boats to lift, and I can't stress how important it is that using this opportunity will actually really help everybody's engagement and hopefully make us all busier. Then, you know, from the website, I've seen that it's been restyled. There's loads of activities on it. The blogs are constantly being updated. We've got some really, really strong itineraries now as well, and I know that tourists are looking for whole packages. I know Dara was telling me that people want to arrive and it's all sort of laid on for them, and they don't have to do too much thinking, and they feel
safer as tourists in this climate when they know everything is available and easy, and you're handing them everything ready to rock. So that's available in a nice package now from Laois Tourism, which is great. It's been really, really encouraging, the generosity of our members who have come up with absolutely spectacular competition prizes. Those competition prizes are going to help us raise our profile exponentially, because people are going to like and share and comment all over the country, and that is really how we're going to get this brand right out there. So the generosity of our members, as I say, has been incredible, and some of the packages are pretty mind-blowing, and I'd be getting my sister to enter them for me. So blogger engagement, a lot of hard work going on with that. We are inviting bloggers, and thanks again to the generosity of our members for offering really lovely accommodation packages and experiences for the bloggers who are going to come. And then another thing that we do as Laois Tourism is that we lobby on behalf of our industry. And that's a pretty tough one at the moment. There's lots going on. We have great support. We're very, very lucky. And we'll have to continue to lobby to make sure that the product in this county is even better than ever, and that it grows and becomes more and more interesting and engaging as the years go by. So we're in it for the long haul. So you will see that all of these sub-brands are going to go out over the coming weeks on all the competitions, and that's going to help to build that tourist recognition of Laois as a brand, and that's really strong. That's something that we are really hopeful that it's going to really have a strong impact, especially this year with the staycation market. So now, first competition we're going to kick off with is the You're Welcome to Discover. So this is kindly sponsored by the Heritage Killinard. Thank you, Ger, who's here today. So there's going to be a stay, dinner, bed and breakfast, and a tour of the Rock of Dunamaze, and then a beautiful afternoon tea in Emo, and a boat trip on the canal, which is an absolutely beautiful mini break for anybody. So I'm sure the internet is going to light up for that. And then as we go along, welcome to explore, a bit like what you saw in the video, the bike coming down, lovely lunch, promoting our local food as we go. Another one, You're Welcome to Chill, which is a lovely country house stay, some foraging, a beautiful evening meal, and letting loose then, tour of the Rock again, picnic, family activity. And that's just the beginning. I mean, on the phone on the way in, another member offered a wonderful staycation. People are really getting behind it. So we're really happy that we're all pulling together. And I think that's something in this really weird climate that is really, really palpable, that there's a real sense of collaboration. And it's lovely to feel part of that, especially when, you know, things are a little bit jumpy. So I want to say a lot of thank yous to the Board of Laois Tourism. Subcommittees have worked really hard, pulled together. That is much appreciated. It hasn't been easy. We couldn't sit down and argue face to face. We were on Zoom a lot, but it worked very well. Laois County Council, we went with the hands out again, looking for sponsorship for going for the match funding for our branding. That was forthcoming. It was necessary, and we're very grateful for it. And also to get this suite of videos going, which really puts us at the races with other counties. So our gratitude is very deep for that, especially in this time. Laois Partnership to the whole team, because we are grateful for the funding, but also what we get. We have up the phone and saying, look, how can we go about this? And Mark Clancy, I know, who's moved on to Passengers New, was brilliant to us, and Orla and all of the team in there, and Jennifer. I just want to say thank you so much to the team and also to the Board of Laois Partnership. Penthouse Design goes without saying, great job, ladies, thank you so much. To Modus again, with us for the website, and you know, nice to see them here for this rebrand, which is great. NDK is Nisha Kettle, who is our filmmaker. I hope you don't mind me saying Nisha's only 18. I think he's done a phenomenal job. We get a kick out of it because we're delighted to support a young filmmaker, Nisha. And when you pick up your first Oscar, I expect you to say I'm from a wonderful place in Ireland called Laois. We had some wonderful actors, as you saw in that video, with Kevin, Nell, Rachel, Deirdre and Colin, all volunteering of their time, and we really, really appreciate that. And as the new videos are made over the coming weeks, we have some budding actors coming along, and everybody's giving of their time, which we really, really appreciate. Big Idea Consulting, Jackie and Rose. I don't know where we'd be without you ladies. Nothing is too much. I suppose you just dig so deep for Laois Tourism all the time. It's not evident from the video of the lady paddling her canoe on Haywood Lake at the Matlock that Jackie was actually behind steering the boat up to her waist in water. So there's an awful lot that goes on behind the scenes, and Big Idea are extremely hardworking, and they're always doing that behind the scenes stuff that is really, really helping Laois Tourism, and we really appreciate it. And I'd just like to single you out for a special round of applause. L&L Photography, ladies, thank you so much. The photographs that are coming through are absolutely gorgeous, and I mentioned there's over 500 in the bank and growing, so wonderful quality, and keep it up, thank you. And I know you're taking photographs today, so I expect you to get everybody's good mask side, please. Miss Eleni Cakes, a beautiful cake shop on the main street here in Portlaoise, has made us this gorgeous cake today with her new logo on it, and very significant because Sarah is our 100th member. So I'm really happy to say that we now are 104 members strong, and we are growing, and pretty proud that we've broken the 100 mark. So well done to everybody. And so yes, and thank you to our members. Lots of people are really pulling together, recruiting new members and letting people show that when we actually do collaborate, that all boats do rise a bit better. It's tough out there, and supporting each other, I think, has made it feel a little bit easier sometimes. And when members were picking up the phone, and they still are, saying, oh, do you know somebody who might give me a steer on this or that? Every other person who has a bit of knowledge has been happy to share it around. That's really nice, excuse me, because that selfishness and that closed-in thing has really dissipated, and people are going, oh, maybe we could try this, maybe we could try that, and this is working for us. And that's a lovely sense of being part of something that everybody is supporting each other. I think that's really something that being a member of Laois Tourism actually has come to mean, and I know it's come to mean that to me. So thank you to all of the above, and you're welcome to Laois, you're welcome to share everything. Please, please do. I'm going to hand over to Mr. Mulholland, if you're happy, John, to say a few words, please. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Cara. Gia Guivka there, and thanks very much to the Laois Tourism Board and Cara for the invitation at the launch today. First of all, I want to compliment you and the team for the work you're doing, the leadership, the innovation, and the extreme hard work that you're putting through, not just now, but in times past, and indeed to Fiona yourself as chair prior to that. And the one thing I noticed between Jackie, Gillian and everybody, the gender balance is now firmly in the female camp. And you can see, and I'm sure Pádraig, you'll agree with me on this, getting away from the grey suits a little bit and into more innovation, more exciting design, and being very aware of what the client needs, and the client being people who are used to coming to Laois and new people coming in as well. I want to congratulate you, Gillian, for the presentation, and Tanisha for the outstanding work you've done. If you haven't been paid well, well, at least you can be proud of what you've achieved. And I think you might find that jobs like this will help the whole visibility of Laois, indeed in your own profession, and indeed for the attractiveness of the county. Little did we know in February, when we had a previous launch of the website, that the scale, the magnitude and the extent of what has befallen the world would affect us so gravely. And when I look around, even though there's masks, I still see a lot of smiling eyes, and I see the human endeavour that's there all the time, the perseverance and the persistence and the dogged pursuit of excellence in our county. And I want to congratulate those in the catering business, people in the glamping country guest houses, and the hoteliers that are here. I met Ger and Dara on several occasions. We were just on the cusp of doing really, really great and strong in the solar plexus. But I think we have the capacity through collaboration to recover and to put ourselves on a very strong footing, because as the video shows, we can be justifiably confident of what we have to offer and the new brand of tourism that people seek out and want to experience. That is, we are not overrun here with tourists. We have quiet, enjoyable areas and experiences. We have natural heritage. We have good landscape. We have the built environment. We're in the ancient East, but there is so much to appreciate. And I think, if anything, what this will demonstrate is that people will value their own environment and the Irish environment, hopefully, whatever about the climate, because the climate is good as well. And let's not say anything critical about it. In the last 2 weeks, I know you all noticed I lost about 4 or 5 pounds. In the last 2 weeks, I did quite an amount of walking around the county, the Doro Loop, the Sleep Blooms, Stradley, and so on, and it was really fantastic. And generally in my job, you don't get the time to go out and look at it, but I took 2 weeks out to be a tourist in my own county, and I really, really enjoyed it. And you can bring a backpack, you can call in for a cup of coffee, you can use local facilities, and I highly recommend it. And even places that are not on the trail, you can use your own invention and innovation to find out. And with this bank of photographs and all the resources that have gone into this, all it will do is ameliorate and improve the offering that we have here. And this, I think, this is an increased consciousness of the value and the value of our real clean environment that we have here. And I think we're lucky enough that everybody in the county supports that and sees the value of it. We're only too delighted in Laois County Council, the likes of Porrick, to vote through every year support for the various activities right across the board, whether it's economic development, sports and tourism. And tourism is a big part. And you know, last year we came with, I think, maybe something like 10 million people coming into the country, massive inward investment and spending. And so we're at a point, I think, if we can manage the health response, we're at a very good point to be able to develop further our tourism and hospitality brand in the county. I'd be very confident of that, cautiously confident. I know everybody here, or most people, have spent sleepless nights in the beginning of March and April, and something that has not confronted us for many a year, maybe 1342, the plague. When you read the annals through, this is where the ancient East comes in handy, when you read what happened in Dunamaze and places like that, and some of the ancient monuments when they were built and half built, people died off, and people died off at an early age. And now we have experience of what it means to society, and we can roll that in terms of how we really appreciate what we have to offer and the building of our county and the building of the country. And so I'm delighted to be invited here this afternoon, and all I would say is that you've done a terrific job. Tá sé rás ar fad agus go mbeidh an tálamh. Cormac.
Thank you. In your capacity, I should say, as a director of Laois Partnership, Mr. Fleming, would you say a few words, please? Thank you.
Well, listen, Paddy Fleming is my name. I'm a councillor and I'm a board member, and I was asked to come here today to be part of this, and absolutely delighted. First of all, I'd like to welcome the board of Laois Tourism, the Chief Executive, John Mulholland of Laois County Council, and all the different people involved in the tourism and the members who are here today from the different great job done as well. And also we still have I hope that even out hotels and all the supports that back up that make Laois different. First of all, I'd like to say is I'm absolutely blown away with the new colours, the scheme of Laois, you're welcome. I think it hits you, it's different, and it's lovely to see that lively and vibrancy, and I have to say I'm very impressed with that. So basically, and the words that you describe Laois about explore, discover, would say wander around, let loose, and that's what you can do in Laois, because as the chief executive mentioned, and you mentioned in the film, like there's lovely places in Laois, and the more you go to them, the more you actually enjoy them. Like, you know, all the walks that are in Laois, there's no point in getting to mention them. You saw some of them there on the television, the scenery, the beauty, and there's so many parts of Laois that you can see a massive expanse of Laois, especially in the blue sky. So, like, there's so much to be seen in Laois, as well as all the things we have in our towns, our cultural events, etc. as well. So, look, I'm just basically here on behalf of the Laois Partnership for the launch of this tourism brand. And it's fantastic, because it's the one thing I would have felt a few years ago. We didn't sell ourselves in Laois, we didn't promote ourselves strongly. Now, we did as best as we could, I have to say that, because there was some people like Dom Redden in the council consistently promoted getting in various festivals and encouraged them. You know, we did the best we could, but things needed a lift to move on to a higher scale, because we weren't attracting enough visitors in. But look, we attracted a lot in our time, and hopefully considerable. The new branding, together with the new marketing materials, including the newly designed booklets and maps, will help the many diverse attractions that Laois has. Media that is. So we'd like to promote for tourists, whether they're culturally curious or the great escapers, and we want them as well as everybody else. But just making that point, and you use those words as well. The branding update is part of the Laois Tourism Strategy Plan of 2018-23, and the Laois Partnership are very pleased to have supported this initiative through the partnership company leader funding section. The neighbour mine up the road, a very, I'm not getting into this, but very talented family in so many ways, and I'm glad there's somebody just up the road. The best of luck to the board and all the staff and the promotion of Laois, and all the support everybody else can give. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Patrick. So I suppose, look, let's just build on this creeping enhanced sense of pride in Laois, and let's keep pulling together. I want to wish you all the best of luck for the rest of the season and for the rest of the year. Hope to see you in September when we are going to have some training and some networking, something to look forward to. Stay safe, and ní narco curla Kayla, and thank you all very, very much for coming. I'm going to roll it one more time, Roisin, just so we can enjoy Nisha's video again. Thank you so much.